Dang, Zoink Scoob, they got a Porygon already. I better put that thing to sleep, but they know better. So that's like telling me that you have yet another sleep user. Why would you allow Paris to get put to sleep like that? Unless your other four Pokemon that have not been revealed to me are just that strong. They are in fact him. They are Himothes. They are Himalayan. There is a chance of that happening. But oh god, I hate it when I get Ditto. Body slam. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, let's see if I paralyze him. I did. That's pretty good. Now for my next trick, we're gonna go with, I guess, Horsey. That Porygon's gonna be such a pain in the ass, though. I think I'm gonna maybe use Ditto to take care of that thing. Unironically. Oh, nice crit, by the way. Because I can transform into them and then paralyze them. Because Porygon's not strong enough to kill me. It's just like a Pokemon that's very hard to remove. That is Tentacool. That is a very dangerous Pokemon that you don't see very often. I think, ooh, I don't know. I would like to hold on to Horsey. Maybe, like... Because I'm suspecting they're going to go for Sword Dance and then just Hyper Beam me. So I could go into Paris and then Body Slam them, but then... You know what? I am going to do that. I'm aware they could go for another Sword Dance, but I have Gengar who's immune to that, so I'm not going to get swept by it unless they freeze me with Blizzard, which is my most hated move for sure in Gen 1, I've learned, because it's always freezing me somehow. I held my breath there. Oh, and that's another reason why I did that. I had a chance of paralyzing them, and it came true. To my surprise, they're going to opt to hold on to Tentacruel. I mean, that's fine. I don't really care. We're gonna... Let's... I could take advantage of this. I'll stay in with Paris. If they kill me, that's obviously fine. Yeah, they didn't get paralyzed. That's fine. We can go into Horsey now, and then go for Surf, right? And that'll kill the dog, and then if they go into Tentacruel, I might transform into them. Nice crit, by the way. I needed that. Woof. That's their cry. And they did go back into Tentacruel. I mean, I could transform into them, which would be kind of funny. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for the Vine. Blizzard, you better not... But, like, the nerve of some people, man. Okay, I don't care what I transform into. It'll be fine. Because Ditto... You know, every now and then you'll lose to one, but most of the time it's pretty stinky. I had a feeling you would let me turn into Paris. And, I have 204 health. But I am level 100, so my body slams are actually going to be doing a lot more damage now. Oh, they've got a duo, dear God. Well, that should do it, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're level 100. That body slam did do a decent chunk. However, you can't paralyze a normal type. I also noticed that we have two different movesets. Mine had Sword Dance. This one has Stun Spore, which I kind of like more. I'm going to go with Magneton, obviously, because of the incoming Drill Peck that's going to one-shot me. That won't do much. Now we go for Thunderbolt. And that's pretty good against most of their team. They're going to choose to just stay in and see if they can paralyze me, get some damage off. Luckily, I didn't get paralyzed, so that's cool. Because I think that Tentacool could have came in and killed me with a Hyper Beam. They've got a Hitmonlee. But that's also kind of funny because... we could go to Gengar, but I think Hitmonlee can learn Seismic Toss. However, I don't think Hitmonlee can learn Rock Slide in Gen 1 at least. So I hope to God I'm not wrong, or else I'm going to look really stupid. They actually did go for Seismic Toss. That's interesting, because I think I would have lived that. You're 78? Yeah, I would have lived that. Huh. Well, anyway, I'm just going to go for Psychic. There's the Porygon. This is my chance to finally paralyze it. and try to do something with my life against it. Hopefully I don't miss. I missed. That is not good. I think I can live the blizzard. Yep, don't freeze me. Cool. We get another shot at life right now. Man, that Porygon is so annoying as hell. Alright, cool. Mission complete. Tri-attack, alright. I got Tri-attack, Blizzard, and then it has to be Thunder Wave and Recover. So we're going to I could just launch 2 Thunderbolts at that Porygon and kill it. Because Gengar can kill everybody else, so I don't really need my Magneton to take care of Tentacruel. Yeah, I'll do that. There's a chance they get paralyzed. I think this is the simplest thing I could do right now. Because I could go into Ditto, but if I mean, maybe I should have, but you usually don't want to go to Ditto when it comes to those cringe Pokemon like that, because they can just they can out heal you because they have infinite recovers basically. Well, while my Porygon Ditto person only has 5, but you do more damage, so that's why it's kind of a toss-up. I don't really know what the correct thing is to do. But in any case, I'm just going to sit here and keep doing this over and over again. Oh, that was a low roll. Please stay asleep. Nice. Yep, sleep is overpowered. Well, actually, they've only been asleep 2 turns, which is crazy, because I think you can stay asleep up to 7 turns in Gen 1, which is, like, basically a death sentence. Nice crit, by the way. Didn't even matter, because if they actually woke up the next turn, they wouldn't have attacked me, so, yeah. What's funny is... Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they have no way to cure their paralysis. So me having Hypnosis on Gengar, most likely, yeah, which I do, it's not going to make a difference. So we're going to go with the original plan, which is Thunderbolt. That is going to be a 2-hit KO. They got fully paralyzed, and that's pretty much most likely going to be the whole battle. Yeah, they could have maybe tried to go into, like, Tentacruel, sack it off, and then try to kill me with Hitmonlee, and then heal later with Porygon. But they didn't feel like doing any of those shenanigans, so we're going to go into Horsey now, just to make sure everything's nice and safe. They actually missed Mega Kick, and come to think about it, I have no idea why on earth they clicked that, because High Jump Kick would have done more after the stab. Nice crit, by the way. I got paralyzed. I guess I'll go for Agility. I'm dead. Whatever. And we go to Gengar here and basically ruin their whole career with which is stronger, Thunderbolt? Yeah, we'll go for Psychic because it's super effective. Nice crit, by the way. I definitely needed that to get rid of the Hitmonlee at 30% health. Go for the Thunderbolt. They're gonna live because it's Tentacruel. I promise you, they were trying to freeze me there, but it didn't happen. Haha. I always forget. I think... Wait, maybe they could have won because... I think if they went for Swords... Or, I mean, not... If they froze me that turn, right? And then they go for Swords Dance the next turn... Wait. This is always confusing me. I always forget how this works. I don't think it resets their speed stat. But if it did... If it did, they could win because they could just outspeed Magneton, Ditto, kill him with Hyper Beam. But I don't think it does. I think it resets the opponent's speed drop, assuming they're paralyzed. I don't know. You would think I would know, but I don't know. So there's my Elo, and as always, stay lucky, guys, because that's all you need to win. Bye.